Now then, my friends, in today's vlog we are continuing the theme of eating out for less. Cheap food, cheap drink, value for money, because that's what we need. Can I get through here? Go on, squeeze in. There we go. Probably not with all the food I've been eating. Because we are in the midst and the middle of a cost of living crisis where the gas and electric prices, as I've said, are literally more than a mortgage. Shame on you, gas and electric companies. Shame on you. Let's get it. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy times that we are actually living in. Now, I know there's different reasons. I'm not going to go into the politics of why things are just crazy priced at the moment and everything's going through the roof, fish and chips and everything, but everything is going up, and in this day and age, you know, every little helps. Do you see what I did there? Every little helps. You've got it in the title. Never mind, don't worry about it. Tumbleweeds, I know. Everything literally is going up, so I figured my favourite is fish and chips, and all the fish and chip shops at the moment are really expensive. Now, they have no choice. They're in a difficult climate, and I feel for them. I really do, because you know their supplies have gone up, their gas has gone up, their electric's gone up. So what can they do? A lot of fish and chip shops are actually doing deals. So if you are a fish and chip shop that's doing a deal, by the way, do give me, drop me an email. I'll pop my email in the description down below, and let me know about your place, because I'll come and give it some exposure, because I do believe in supporting local businesses. However, today it isn't a local business. It is a large supermarket chain that are doing fish and chips. It's Tesco, of course. You've seen it in the title. That's why I said every little helps. So we're going to go off there. We're going to mark their fish and chips out of 10. We're going to see what it is. It's going to incorporate the price, etc. I want you guys to mark it out of 10 on looks alone and value for money as well. I'm going to mark it out of 10 on, again, looks alone and taste and value for money. I'm told that it is supposed to be really good. Now, I've had Morrison's fish and chips. Used to be my mum's favourite. She used to love Morrison's. However, I've done that. I've already reviewed that one. You can check that out in one of my past video catalogues. But today we are off to Tesco for fish and chips. I'm looking forward to it. If you're new to the channel, you know what I'm going to say. If you just hit the subscribe button, it's free. It's not a magazine. Doesn't cost you a bean or a penny or whatever. A Heinz bean costs you nothing, nada, zip. Anyway, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Now then, I always park before anybody says. I always park literally miles away from the supermarket, because you can guarantee that somebody will whack a trolley into you. And then you can also guarantee when I get back, somebody will have parked right next to me. Anyway, that's a different story. I tell you what, let's just forget all this waffle and let's get in there and let's get this fish and chips. Come on. Down here again, aren't you? Now, who spotted the continuity error there? See, I've got a backpack. I didn't in the last shot, did I? Who spotted that? Come on, onwards. Right, so I'm actually on my mobile phone. We're going in covert. Obviously, they won't like you filming in Tesco with a camera, so and we want to go covert, secret. So shh, don't say a word. Shh. Shh. Could I have fish and chips, please, with garden peas and tartar sauce, please, and a cup of tea, please? Oh, that's it, thank you. Could I have the receipt as well, please? Right, so, okay, I don't know whether you can hear me down there. Not got my microphone in, but hopefully you can. So that came to a total of £8.30. That was with a cup of tea and fish and chips, tartar sauce. I've gone for garden peas because I always say garden peas in a restaurant. Mushy peas are really for a fish and chip shop. So looking forward to this. And by the way, I went back because I didn't realise that you can actually use your club card and collect club card points on all the food that you have in here. So and I've got myself a Tesco club card because every little helps, doesn't it? Now what I will say while I'm pouring my tea out is I had to move some dirty pots off of this table, and there's dirty pots everywhere else around here as well, not cleaned up very well. That kind of annoys me a little bit because doesn't look like they're rushed off their feet, so not wanting to get anyone in trouble, but it's all about cleanliness as well. And these tables now I'm sitting at basically a dirty table. It's not been cleaned off. Could do with being disinfected and just wiped down, but we're just going to go with it. Observant. I'm not sure what's worse, dirty tables or me putting milk in first in my tea. Right, my friends, so got malt vinegar, Tesco, obviously, and sacks of fine salt there as well. So I'm going to put some salt and vinegar on the chips. I'm going to disperse the chips and dispense the chips in a minute so we can see exactly how many we've got. Got a little lemon there as well on top of the fish. And a few peas, a sprinkling of peas. Is there a pea shortage at the moment? I'm not sure. Anyway, before we go any further, take a closer look, my friends. Right, okay, so what do you reckon looks so far? I'm going to dispense these chips. My only issue is the table is dirty, which I'm not pleased about, especially in this day and age. So we're going to dispense the chips first. I'm going to take off the tartar sauce, and then I'm going to take off the lemon as well. I'm going to pop that aside there. We're just going to see what we're left with once we disperse of these chips on the plate, or dispense, whatever word you want to use. So let's get these out on the plate and let's see how many chips there are, because you put them in a little bowl like this, it always makes it look as though it's a little bit more, got a little bit of crockery on there. It's just bulking the plate out a little bit, isn't it? So let's get them on the plate. Right, okay, so let's get the salt and vinegar on there. Put the vinegar on first. Oops, drop the lid. Not many chips, as they say. Once you've put them out on the plate there, everyone's doing that these days, aren't they? Just adding crockery on there, like, you know, you'll put your toast on there if it's like a breakfast or whatever. You know, it pads the plate out a little bit and it makes you look as though you're getting more than you've actually got. We'll go in for the fish. Batter's nice and crispy. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. In here. No skin on the fish. I'm happy about that. There we go. Take a look at that. There we go. Let's try. In fact, let me just have a closer look. Yeah. Oh, I don't want a fork on the table. It's dirty. Right. Just have a little look at the fish. Tell me what you think. Right. Okay. So batter, nice and crispy. Pick it up. I'm from Mansfield. Alright. Tastes a bit odd, the batter, I have to say. Let's go in for the fish. There we go. Although the batter's nice and crispy, it has a funky taste to it, I don't know. Bit odd. We'll go in for a chip. There we go. Very hot, I have to say, extremely hot. We'll go in for some of the tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is nice. These are very watery. Yeah, very watery. In fact, that watery, that the fish could probably swim away in it. But we'll eat a little bit more of this. Come back to you and mark it out of 10 after. But I'll eat this, then we'll get your score at the ready. Let me know in the comment section down below. Right, I'm actually going to say I never waste any food. I don't like food waste, but I cannot eat any more of that. I'll come to you outside about it, but it was not nice. I'm going to drink my tea and then we'll sum this up outside. But for the first time, I never leave any food, but I can't eat it. I'll see you guys outside. Right, my friends, let's get down to business on this one. Tesco Extra. Tesco Extra minging, extra disgusting fish and chips. I'm sorry, I do not like food waste, and I'm pretty sure that you don't blame me for not eating them fish and chips. The fish was, I don't know, there was a taste to it. It was awful. I can't describe it other than funky. It was just, making me feel a bit ill, to be honest. See, this is what I mean. We want value for money and not just cheap, because there's no point in paying £8.30, which is a pretty good price for fish and chips and a cup of tea, if it's going to taste awful. It was horrible. I don't know. The best thing actually with the chips, and I'm guessing they're frozen chips, obviously they look frozen, but they were nice enough. Plenty of salt and vinegar on there. The peas swimming in water, and I cannot believe, I don't want to get anybody in trouble in there, because the lady who served me was a gem. She was so nice. But the tables were minging, they were disgusting. I got in, my table was dirty. I didn't clean it, so immediately within the current climate that we've just come through, they need to be on it with the tables. And there was little cards saying, oh, don't use this table, but it was everywhere. Half the tables were, more than half the tables had got dirty pots on them and dirty crockery. It needs moving and it needs cleaning. It wasn't busy in there. If it was busy, I could probably understand, but come on, tables need cleaning. It's ridiculous. Tea was nice. I mean, I don't know where to mark this one, to be honest. It was quite possibly some of the worst fish and chips that I've ever had. And I know it's not a fish and chip shop. I'm going to give this one marks out of 10. 2. I mean, is that fair? I'm giving it 2 for the assay service. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, because, you know, and if you are watching Tesco, don't reprimand her. Maybe just say clean the tables a little bit quicker. I just think, no, it was awful. So there you go, Tesco Extra minging fish and chips. It was all not good, so there we go, 2. I think it deserves a 2, and I'll give it for how nice she was, and the chips. 1 for how nice she was, 2 for the chips, because they were all right. The tartar sauce actually was all right. The fish though, oh man, no. Right, that's all from me today. I'm going to go and get something to eat now, because I'm starving. I'm not starving, before anyone says, still a little bit peckish. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, then in a hurry, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications. Subscription is free. Do it. It's free entertainment. All you got to do is watch a few adverts, unless you pay for. And people who say there's too many adverts, just pay for YouTube Premium. It's brilliant. I've got it. You don't get any adverts, and you get picture-in-picture. I'm not sponsored by YouTube to say this, but it is brilliant, and you can actually carry on watching your YouTube videos while you're doing something else. Anyway, I'm going. See you later. Bye bye.